The Watcher in the Dust. The first time I noticed her was on Elter V, a backwater mining colony on the edge of explored space. The planet was a sun-scorched hellscape of red dust and magnetic storms, but the pay was good and the danger bonus even better. That's why I took the job, manning the plasma drill outpost and maintaining the mining bots that tunneled through the crust for zentronite ore. But even in all that solitude, I wasn't truly alone. She didn't talk. She didn't eat with the crew. In fact, I wasn't even sure she was part of the crew. She simply lingered. Lender. A posture too still, too graceful. She wore a regulation-issue cloak, but it hung strangely, as if hiding something more than her form. Her features were sharp, cheekbones like razors and eyes that gleamed silver under the twin suns. The others called her Ghost. Said she was a scout for the Interstellar Accord, reassigned here after some tragic mission gone wrong. No one knew for sure. She never corrected them. But she always stayed close to me. She sat in the corner of the mess hall when I was eating. She walked 10 paces behind me when I ran diagnostics. I even saw her outside my cabin window once, standing in the dust storm, unmoving, watching. I would have called it creepy, if not for the strange sense of calm I felt when she was around. Like I was being protected, even if I didn't understand why. And I didn't ask. Not then. To the accident. It was during a night shift when things went wrong. Mining bot number 43 had gone rogue. Its AI corrupted by a magnetite pulse, and it had torn through Outpost Delta before we could shut it down. Alarms shrieked through the facility as the lights flickered. I grabbed my toolkit and ran into the storm, hoping to disable it manually. I reached the canyon edge, visibility down to 10 feet, when I saw it. Hulking metal arms jerking erratically, red sensors glowing. Then I slipped. The edge gave out beneath me. I was falling, but I never hit the bottom. Arms, strong but impossibly gentle, caught me midair. We tumbled, dust and rocks spraying as we landed hard against the canyon wall. I coughed, blinking dust out of my eyes, and looked up. It was her. She jumped after me. For the first time she spoke. "You were not supposed to fall." Her voice was like wind over glass. Calm, clear, strange. "Why?" croaked. "Why save me?" He paused. Her eyes searched mine like they were decoding something ancient. "I am not ready to lose you. Not yet." She stood, lifted me effortlessly, and carried me back up the slope like I weighed nothing. No one else had seen. No one else would have believed me if I told them. That night I couldn't sleep. Her words echoed in my head. Not yet. 3 clues in the core. The incident triggered something in me. Curiosity. Or maybe paranoia. I started watching her. Recording her movement logs. Checking security footage. I ran a thermal scan once, just to see, and it almost fried the sensor. Her readings didn't match any known species. Too hot. Too fluctuating. I cross-checked personnel files. There was no one by her name on the manifest. No record of arrival. And yet, no one questioned her. Like her presence was a given. A whisper implanted into the minds of everyone except me. The tipping point came when I broke protocol and accessed the colony's deep archives. Buried under 3 layers of encryption was a black file. Subject 17X, Zalari Hybrid, Phase 3 observation. The file contained only one thing. Picture. Her, but not quite. Her features were more alien, more angular. Skin like liquid chrome. A weaponized beauty designed for infiltration. Emotional pairing. Imminent. Target. Human T. Vexen, Technician Level 3. Me. I stared at the words until my hands went numb. She wasn't following me. She was assigned to me. For the hidden purpose. I confronted her the next day. Or tried to. She was waiting by the rock shelf, same place she always stood at sunrise. By clockwork, dust curling around her boots. I know what you are, I said, voice shaking. She tilted her head. Do you? You're not human. You're not even registered. You were planted here watching me. Why? Silence stretched between us. Then she stepped forward and pulled back her hood. Gone was the human mask. Her skin shimmered in the rising light, iridescent, layered, alive. Her eyes now held vertical pupils, like a predator. But there was no malice in them. Only something deeper. I am Zale, she said. A convergent species. Created by the Zalari. Trained to walk among you. To learn. To decide. Decide what? If humanity lives. The ground dropped out beneath me. She continued. My kind is dying. Fertility collapsed. Culture stagnant. The Accord proposed integration. Sharing. Merging species. But many among the Zalari fear you. Too violent. Too chaotic. Too passionate. So they send you to spy. To experience, she corrected gently. To pair. To see if coexistence is possible. You were selected at random, until I requested otherwise. What? I chose you, T. Vexen. You were kind to a dying drone. You fix things others threw away. You speak to machines like they matter. That is rare. My mouth was dry. So what now? She took another step forward. Closer than she'd ever been. Now I must decide. My report will shape our policy. Peace, or preemptive eradication. I should have been terrified. But what I felt was sorrow. Because despite everything, despite the deception, her voice trembled with something close to regret. You're not a machine, I whispered. You're not a weapon. You saved me. Her gaze didn't waver. And I would again. With the battle below. Before I could process more, alarms blared through the outpost again. This time not a rogue bot but something worse. Zalari warships. 3 of them. Descending from orbit like silver daggers. The Accord hadn't authorized this. It was a cleansing protocol. Test of humanity's response time. They plan to provoke an attack, Zale said, reading the signals in the air. If your people fire first, it confirms their fears. They will purge the colony and sterilize the soil. Then we have to stop them. But I was just a tech. And she was just a hybrid. Or so I thought. Zale turned to me, her features hardening. You said humans do not give up easily. She knelt, placed her hand on the ground and sang. The ground responded. Mining bots rose from their burrows. Her voice carried electromagnetic commands I didn't understand, but they listened. Every drone, every bot realigned. What are you doing? Giving you a chance.